fantastic day today, being Tuesday. So technically Tuesday, so I can say that. Alright, we're playing a new indie game that came out today. It is called Crash Auto Drive. This game was made by one of my fraternity brothers. Yes, I was part of a fraternity. One of my fraternity brothers who was a AAA game designer who is now an indie developer. He made this game called Crash Auto Drive, and we're going to show this game some love and support. The man who made this was known as David Shaver. He previously worked with Naughty Dog and Respawn. He worked on The Last of Us Part 2, Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, and also the first and second Titanfall. So if you get a chance to check him out and everything, please do. If you like what you see in this game and you'd like to try it yourself, it is on sale right now. Normally it was going to be $9.99, but it's on sale for 20% off, so you only pay $7.99 for it. So hopefully you guys will have fun with this and everything. You're basically a developer of the an AI, drives cars and everything, but apparently the AI, the car, killed someone. So that's bad no time. So we need to figure out, this is basically like a story, puzzle, like murder mystery that we're going to have to figure out. So let's make sure we do everything here. We're playing as a character called Emily Knight. And we have to figure out what the heck happened. So, without further ado, friends, let us dive into this lovely new game and see if we can figure it out for ourselves. Let me bring the microphone a little closer, that way you can hear my luscious voice. Alright. No, it actually is not an achievement game. This is a game that one of my best friends, and as I was saying, and also my fraternity brother, made and everything. He was an indie he was a AAA developer, but now he is a his own thing. Explosions! Yeah, explode. So this is not for achievements. I am playing this game to help promote it. This is his first game. He's worked on this for a couple years now, and I wanted to give him some love and support with it and everything. But he worked, as I was saying before, the man who made this game, his name is David Shaver. He's Studio Nightcap now, apparently. He helped produce some of the nice AAA games, and I'll say them again. I gotta get him back up here to make sure I say the correct ones. Alright, here we go. He previously worked with Naughty Dog and Respawn. He worked on games like The Last of Us Part 2, Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, and of course, Titanfall 1 and 2. I'm excited to give this game a whirl to help support my fellow brother from another mother. So, without further ado, let's dive in. And hello Zelda, I see that you brought in Mr. Torg as always. So we're going to figure this game out, and we're going to see if we can solve the mystery. Okay, so it does work like that, gotcha. Oh, he's telling his computer lady to turn off. Oh, don't do that. That's not nice. Okay, well, smack it up there. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And there she goes. So Friday, August 27th, 2027, 7:02 a.m. in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just north of me by 70 miles. So let's see how well he rendition good old Pittsburgh. Waiting for her autocab to arrive, Emily Knight speaks with her mom on the phone. Of course I'm nervous. The job interview is my ticket back into college, Emily states. Her mom retorts, honestly, I wish you'd just give up on the city and come home. I'm sure your dad can get you hired at the factory. No way. Please stop suggesting it, Emily huffs. Huff. The auto cab arrives and the doors open automatically. Gotta go, Mum! Emily says goodbye and enters the car. Okay. Already inside, a passenger smiles awkwardly, then returns concentration to his laptop. Emily begins reviewing interview questions on her phone. Minutes go by, and the autocab slows to pick up a third passenger, professional looking but quirky. The woman sits down and gets absorbed in her tablet. More time passes, and the car stops to fill the fourth and final seat with a confident young man wearing a backpack. He stares out of the window at an unfamiliar city. Just look at that face. He's Emily looks up from her phone and around the cab. No driver, just passengers minding their own business. It must have been so awkward making a small talk with cab drivers back in the day, she thinks. Thank goodness for auto cabs. Suddenly, the car takes an unexpected turn down a closed road. Weird. Auto cabs aren't supposed to do that, Emily thinks. Suddenly, the car brakes. The passenger hears the tires squeal, followed by a loud thud as the car hits something. Airbags deploy and everyone's view is blocked. Some are knocked unconscious. Uh-oh. When the passengers wake, they exit the car to see what happened. Uh-oh. What could have possibly have happened? Sound like... Is everyone okay? A little shaky, but otherwise, yes. Thank you. Man, those airbags really went overkill. They filled the entire car. Did they really need to go off for such a minor impact? We probably only hit a pothole or something. It's part of autocab safety protocol. Since accidents are so rare, airbags for everyone. Better safe than sorry. I thought the whole point of self-driving cars is that they don't have accidents. They aren't supposed to. At least that satisfies worked. We all seem fine. True, but it took quite a while to get out of the car since the airbag obstructed our view. And our way out. That does seem like a safety hazard now that you mention it. At least the airbags retracted back into the car. Guys? Yeah, after we birthed our way out. Oh! Guys, I don't think it was a minor impact. What? Holy crap! He hit someone? He doesn't look like he's breathing. Is anyone here a doctor? Nope. If you see blood, I puke. Straight up. Wait, aren't you Condor 808, the game streamer? Don't you stab and shoot things all the time? Yeah, but that's just in games. I mean, if I see blood in real life. Also, just call me Kyle. What about you with the cute glasses? Which one is he talking about? Meow. God, it's Anna. I'm a doctor, but... What? Get over there, then. If you let me finish, I'm a doctor of AI psychology. Actually, I already screwed up their voices and everything. So not really qualified for this. Ah, got it. What about you, Red? What? No, I'm just a college student. Well, was. Me. Do I look like a doctor? I'm old enough to be a doctor? No, I'll go with the normal one here. No, I'm just a college student. Well, was. What? No, I'm just a college student. Well, was. Please don't call me Red. I'm Emily. Okay, sorry. Well, I guess that leaves me. I am Carter, and unfortunately, I am not a doctor. Nice to meet you all, even if the circumstances are grim. Let's wait for the cops, or one of us should go over there and check on him. What do you guys think? What should we do? What selection should we choose here? Wait for the cops, or go over there and check on him? What should we choose, guys? What should we choose? Check on him? Alright, let's go check on him. Well, one of us should go over there and check on him. It's the right thing to do. Great idea. He might still be alive. Good idea, but I'm staying here. Why? I'm sure it's fine. I don't want to be near a dead body if the police arrive. Even after the protest 7 years ago, I still not feel safe around the police. Okay. Really? I guess I don't see it growing up back then. How big was your town? How many black people live there? Pretty small and just the one. Oh, well, that's exactly. Well, you're in the city now. Things are different here. Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know, he might be alive. Someone should go over there. Well, what about you, Kyle? I see blood, I puke, remember? I'll stay here. The last thing I need is for a video of me blowing chunks to go viral. Career over. Really, you think of the career at this time? Fine. Anna, do you want to join me? Me? Oh, no, you go ahead. I also get squeamish.
Alright. Actually, why are we even talking about this? Where's the automated emergency response that's supposed to come whenever an autocab has an accident?
They should have been here by now for sure.
We need to do something. We should check on him. I reluctantly agree.
So who's going over there?
Not me. How about we all blurt out a name on the count of 3? The person with the most votes has to go check out the body. Person. I don't know. Agreed? Sure. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I want to see Kyle do it. Emily, Kyle! Ah, crap. Alright, wish me luck. If he bites me and turns me into a zombie, you guys are first on the menu. Alright, let's go take a look-see at the body. Please be breathing. Please be breathing. Sir, are you okay? If you can breathe, can you just, I don't know, cough a little? Again, I'm going to have to touch a maybe dead body, aren't I? Guys, I don't think he's breathing. His eyes are still open and not blinking. He's not moving at all. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yep, touching a maybe dead body is officially in my immediate future. Ew. Maybe I can find something useful without actually, you know, touching him. Gross. Alright, well, to be honest, you're not supposed to touch a body for a crime scene and everything of the sort, but I think it's gonna be okay for right now. Let's see. Phone broken. Help you store your in case emergency somewhere else if there is anyone. Top of the line model though. This guy keeps up on the latest tech. Oh, back. Duh, makes sense. Alright, let's take a look see at his wallet. Pretty snazzy wallet. I get the impression the guy has a big paycheck. Alright, so Thomas Sinclair. Oh my god! My old boss? I barely recognize him with the beard. But this is definitely him. Well, that's unfortunate. He ruined my life, but I wouldn't kill him. Okay, keep it together, Emily. If they find out I hate this guy, they will probably think I did this. Let's see, what else is in here? Mostly lots of credit cards. Lots of cards. You must be swimming in debt with all these things. Alright, can't really do anything else with the wallet. Alright, so let's go back. And let's look in his bag. I wonder if there's some useful info in here. Well, that looks to be something important right there. Carter Jones. Wasn't it the main of back there was Carter? I see potential there. Looks like an old newspaper clipping with, holy crap! Carter and Thomas together. So Carter knows him too. What is going on here? So we found some clues. So the past few years have been great for the city of Pittsburgh's tech industry, with several big name companies such as Vanguard Global Industries opening offices here. That hasn't stopped local entrepreneurs from giving it a spin though. One such company, Roomby, co-founded by friends and engineer students Thomas Sinclair and Carter Jones, has gotten a lot of forward momentum with investors. Their self-driving vehicle prototypes have been cruising our streets completely on their own lately, riding high on the success. Sinclair stated, Pittsburgh is really a worst-case scenario for a self-driving car, but our state-of-the-art artificial intelligence has learned to navigate the web and
of stacked bridges, one-way streets, potholes, and all the other kinds of obstacles. If she can drive here, she can drive anywhere. When asked whether or not he and Jones plan on selling the company, Sinclair suggested they really enjoy working together and that they would drive a hard bargain. Carter and I are pals, and we work well together. I'd hate to lose that by selling out. We are going to change the world together. As if driving his point home, a self-driving auto cab, their latest prototype rolled up by itself for the pair to take back to their office. It's hard to imagine what's next for such a pair riding high on success, but it seems the sky, or at least the road, is the limit. All right, so we know the victim Sinclair. We see the newspaper article. Let's see if the keys help tell me the thing here. Keys for 412. Let's use apartment key since the number matches his address. I'll hang on to these just in case. Wow, we're going to steal the keys. Okay, that's cool. Yep, Mr. Thomas Sinclair, working at Vanguard Global Industries. I wonder if he still abuses the AIs at Vanguard. Maybe the car is out for revenge? Haha. Silly people, the car can't kill people. Or can it? Alright, I guess that's all the stuff there. Can't really click on anything else, so I guess red. Yep, return. Well, what did you find? Well, he's not alive, that's for sure. And you are not going to believe this, but I know this guy. No way! Really? What? Yeah, he's my old boss from when I interned at Vanguard Global Industries. His name is Thomas Sinclair. Gasp. Thomas? You know him, Anna? Yes, he's my co-worker. We work together on an AutoCAD AI. He's my product manager. Oh my gosh. Poor Thomas. And of course, all these names I'm not going to, voices I'm never going to keep in check and everything, so fair warning. So I noticed you also gasped when I said the name Thomas' name. I did? Oh yeah, you did. You know him? I do know a Thomas Sinclair, but I haven't seen him since high school in LA. Surely there are tons of Thomas Sinclairs, but it does kind of look like him, even with the beard. This is truly bizarre. All three of you know this man. I might know this guy. Carter, do you know him too? At this point, it seems trendy. I do not, thankfully, but whatever you three are doing, I want no part of it. We all just met. I don't know any of you. Yeah, for real? Yeah, I have no idea who any of you are. I find that unlikely, but I'll try to believe you. For now, we should dig deeper. Agreed, but I need a minute. Yeah, something's afoot. That's what people say in situations like this, right? Something's afoot! I don't think anybody said that in this century until right now. What are the odds I'll be visiting Pittsburgh for a gaming convention? And the car I'm in literally runs into my old classmate. Indeed, those odds seem rather slim. I hate to say it, but it does sound awfully suspicious. What? I didn't kill the guy. But you're pretty well off now as a celebrity streamer. Sure that video games violence has an effect. You'll probably go with this one because hopefully one of these days I can be one of these people, a celebrity streamer. But you're pretty well off now as a celebrity streamer. You could have paid someone to do it. I had nothing to do with this, I swear. Can we please table this and focus on finding out what really happened? Sure, for now. Alright, well, you're a liar. I've seen newspaper clipping of here. Hi, Carter. Any idea who this guy is, Carter? No, sorry. However, I do know of him. He's one of the people who invented the first AutoCAD prototypes. Then he sold out to Vanguard. That sounded a little bitter. Don't agree with selling out? If you sell out, you should take care of your entire team too. I mean, I heard he took most of the money. Sounds like Thomas, he could be selfish at times. Dang, that's cold. Indeed. So you sure you don't know him? I do not. Contradict. I'm pretty sure you do, partner. Look, I don't want to do this in front of everyone, but I'm pretty sure you do, partner. What do you mean? I found a newspaper clipping in Thomas's bag. It says you guys were chummy business partners less than 5 years ago. You basically co-created our ride. Okay, fine, we were partners. Until Thomas got greedy and sold the IP to Vanguard without consulting me. He didn't even shop around. Other companies like Titus Technologies wanted our tech as well. We created the first AutoCAD prototypes, the first version of Ada 2. Nobody could replicate our breakthrough AI tech. I got a small bio and an annotation in the AutoCAD's wiki page. Thomas went on to rise through the ranks to Vanguard and see our AutoCAD idea come to fruition. So, why is he carrying around an old clipping of U2? So why did you decide to send him a warning? I'll send this one. So why is he carrying around an old clipping of U2? I have no idea. Sentimental value? Or maybe you sent it to him as a warning? Uh-oh. Why else hide you knew him? What? That's ridiculous. I just felt like my past would make you think it was me. I would never hack your old AI to murder your former partner who screwed you over. You were on the laptop when I got in the car. How dare! Guys, calm down. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. But we can't rule anybody out yet, it seems. Alright. Eventually we'll have to look at the car, but I want to talk to people first before I do anything here. Hey, Anna, let's talk to you. Are you okay, Anna? You said you know him? Yes, he's Thomas. He worked together at Vanguard. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm so sorry. Thank you. We weren't really friends, but you grow attached colleagues. You know? Emily said you worked with him too? Are you upset at all? No, piece of jerk, or maybe a little. All right, I'll leave it up to you, chat. What should we choose? Was he a jerk, or maybe you hate to see him die a little? Maybe a little? All right. Maybe a little. I know he was mean to me, but I wouldn't wish him dead. Then again, he basically killed my cat, so... Wait, what? He killed your cat? That's horrible. How? Okay, so not directly, but after he fired me, I couldn't afford Duncan's cancer meds. So he got worse and worse until, well, you know. I'm sorry for your loss as well. Thanks. Is that why you wear that locket? Does it have a pic of him? Can I see? Well, yes and no. It's a locket in memory of Duncan, for sure, but it has some of his ashes inside, not a picture. Aww. Oh, I didn't expect that. Isn't that a little morbid? You know what, I have to agree with him on that just a little bit. But hey, people who love their cats and everything, or their pets, they do things like that, so I can understand a little bit. I think it's sweet. You always have Duncan in near your heart. Exactly. Anyway, I miss him. And I know it probably makes me look hella suspicious, but I promise I wouldn't kill anybody over that. Alright, so we talked to all three. Let's go look at the car, because we says we can look at the vehicle. Should we check out the car? I wouldn't. If the AI is malfunctioning, it could be dangerous. Alright, so we did that, so we can't go look at the car. Actually, wait, can we not do anything here at the car first? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, look at the phone. Look at the wallet, look at that, okay. I don't hear anything. Exactly. Isn't it a bit odd that the car would take us down a deserted road in a quiet part of town? That is a bit suspicious now that you mention it. I'm sure it's just a routine optimization. A route optimization. Optimized for murder? Or that's pretty sus. We'll say sus. That's pretty suspicious. Suspicious is just an algorithm. Code in a trained AI. So I thought autocabs don't take back streets. Sure they do. They always take the fastest route, regardless of main streets or back streets. Although someone programmed it to. That's a scary thought. Ain't ridiculous. Nobody would do that. I wouldn't be so sure. Okay, so it's clear each of us has some connection to Thomas, which is already super weird. But now what? Maybe we should talk to Ada, see if she knows anything. We could run diagnostics on her to see who last accused accessed her. That's a great idea. I'll go check it out. Says I'm a designator errand girl. Neatner. Now we can look at the car. Alright, what do we have here? Minimal damage to the car. Emergency lights are on. No sign of Ada. Hey, Ada! Ada Wong! Hello, Ada! Ada, turn on! Crap, maybe there's a switch or something. Alright, so they got a screen there. Interesting. I thought everyone was wireless nowadays. He may have probably just dropped by some other passenger. Alright. I feel like that's a clue. Alright, so that doesn't look good. Okay, so... Oh, deceased? Oh no, auto drive malfunction. Please speak passcode to reboot automated driving assistant. I guess Ada needs a reboot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing! That's the same combination on my luggage! We gotta do that. No, you don't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, oh, David. Oh my god, I love you! You did a Spaceballs reference. I love it! I should have known that wouldn't work. I love it! Alright, let's try Vanguard. Alright, so it's not Vanguard. Alright. Let's see if any of these people know something. The car needs a password to reboot. Do you know what it is? Oh, Sandy, no, sorry. Thomas was the keeper of that password. Oh. So it's probably on his body somewhere or something. Still broken. Alright, so can't mess with that. Alright, so nothing there for news. Alright, Kyle, looks like the car is broken and needs a password to reboot. And here's what it could be. I have no clue, sorry. Maybe Ana knows. Alright, I may be of some assistance, but we must speak privately. Alright, let's go. What is on your mind? Let's figure out this whole password thing. You know the passcode to reboot the autocab? Possibly. If we were lucky, some of Ada's original code may still be operational. If so, then the old password Thomas and I created may still work. It is sort of back door for developers. You need to promise not to tell anybody. This is deeply guarded top secret password. You promise? Sure. You just need to speak the code. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wah, wah, wah. That's Rex as in car Rex. Seriously? Seriously? Tyrannosaurus Rex, seriously. Yeah, you could thank Thomas for that one. He loved puns. and not Rex. The AI is very advanced and can interpolate context. That was one of my original contributions to Ada. Let's hope it still works. And let's learn about yourself a little bit. That way we can learn some new things. I'm just an engineer on my way to an investor meeting. I'm trying to sell my new invention. And what is this new invention, I wonder? Well, no, I realize I tend to move on to the next project before finishing the current one, but this time is different. I am seeing it through to the end. If I can get this investor money, I'll finally be able to get my company off the ground. So what's the invention? Sorry, it is top secret, but one day I hope it will make the world a better place and everyone will know about it. I thought ideas were a dime a dozen, and is the execution of the idea that matters. True indeed, this project is both, so that is why I must keep it a secret. Past inventions been a success, you could say that. Unfortunately, I did not reap the financial rewards my partners did. I still struggle to provide for my wife and kids as an engineer professor. If I can get just one invention funded, it would help immensely. Alright, what do you think we should say here? Struggling or sound like you're afraid of success? And yes, it was a pun. It was a decent pun. I'll give it that. Afraid of success or sorry you're struggling? Success, struggle. Struggle, success. Which one should we choose? Struggle? I'm staring at you struggling. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness. I know I played safe to be able to safely provide for my family. It is both a boon and a curse. Growing up, we did not have much, and I think I carried that mentality into adulthood. Anyway, enough about me. Me? I'm just a college student. Well, I was. I had a job out when I lost my programming internship with Vanguard. I come from a long line of hardworking blue-collar Appalachian workers, so no trust funds for me. Alright, so Emily's from West Virginia, it sounds like. I love it. While other students get to party, I'm busy working to pay for college. That is truly unfortunate. No scholarships? Oh yes, I had some, but it's not enough to cover everything. My parents are in that crappy middle area where they don't make enough to pay for college, but they make too much for me to get a free ride. So off to work I go! Until the loss of internship. Are there no other jobs? I'm working 3 right now, waitress, pet walking, and playing keyboard for some local polka band. Oh... It's just enough to cover rent and bills, but no tuition. I'm so busy working, I can't fit in classes too. I'm sorry. How'd you lose your internship again? So Thomas was my boss when the AI lab where Ada was created. He treated them poorly, like really poorly. It was really uncomfortable, so I spoke up and said he shouldn't be so mean to them. I mean, I've seen all the sci-fi movies. The last thing we need is them remembering that abuse and turning on us, right? Aha, right. Anyway, you got mad and fired me on the spot. I've been struggling to get by ever since. I've got a job interview this morning, which... Crap, I'm going to miss it thanks to this mess. Back to waiting tables and endless playing the beer barrels polka. I'm sure you'll find something else very soon. You seem like an intelligent and nice young woman. Thank you. Alright, so we learned about Emily. We learned about Carter. Let's go talk to everyone. That way you can learn everything about them. Yes, Emily. Yeah, do you look pale? What? Oh. I still can't believe it's Thomas. We were just talking about safety protocols at the company gym yesterday. What protocols did you talk about? Mostly just the protocols involving Ada being put in impossible situations like the trolley problem. Trolley problem? It's a thought experiment where a runaway train trolley is going to hit a group of 5 people on the tracks. Only you can choose to pull a lever that can convert the trolley onto a new track. But there's a person on that track, so the ethical question becomes, do you choose to pull the lever and kill 1 person to save 5? Or is it the act of choosing to kill morally wrong, so you should let the trolley kill 5? Choosing it all would be murder, or choosing to hit the 1? Yeah, choosing it's still gonna you're still killing somebody even if you pull the lever, so it's not a good thing. So I'm gonna say murder. Choosing it all would be murder. It's sad, but it's their destiny. Is it though? I mean, you can change the destiny by pulling the lever, but you're still killing someone. What if that's a group of doctors? Isn't the greater good more important than destiny? The greater good isn't important as what's right. Interesting. As you can see, it's a tough problem. But it's even a thing in the real world? Unfortunately, yes. Doctors had to make these kind of choices in the COVID-19 pandemic. Uh-oh. Here we go. Bringing the COVID into the whole scenario. The whole Big Bang Boodle. Do they spend time treating a single seriously ill patient, or do they treat several not-so-ill patients? I'm definitely not going to med school. So applying the trolley problem to self-driving cars, does the Ada choose to hit one person to protect the passengers? Or does she swerve out of the way and potentially kill her passengers? Well, I hate to say, but I'm glad Ada chose to protect us today. Same. Is that why you guys decided at the gym? No, we didn't really get to finish our discussion since we kept on being shushed by the hot yoga instructor. Meow. So this hot yoga instructor get their number? So this hot yoga instructor get their number? Wink. What? No, not that hot yoga. Not hot yoga instructor. An instructor who teaches hot yoga. What the hell's hot yoga? It's like normal yoga class, but in a really hot and steamy room. You sweat a lot. Why would you... This basically do it in the sauna then? Ew. Yep, it's good for the muscles and skin. You should try it sometime. I'll take your word on that. Speaking of working out, why does a guy who works on AutoCAD bikes to work? Does he not trust his own AI? Well, you mentioned you worked with him briefly. I'm sure he knows he had a tendency to not treat the AI kindly. I definitely noticed that's why he fired me. He fired you? I confronted him about how he treats them. He said that they were just code and nothing more, and then angrily fired me. That sounds about right. He was. He had quite a temper at times. In any case, it's ironic, isn't it? One of the brings behind the AutoCAD bikes to work and gets killed by his own creation. Are we sure? Sure about what? That this was an accident. Something still feels off. Is there any way he could have done this to himself? I mean, I guess he could have overridden the safety protocols and programmed Ada to hit him. But that doesn't explain why we are here. Several of us know him. Something is amiss. Absolutely. So anyway, hey, maybe we should go back and make sure the guys aren't getting into trouble. Good call. But before we do that, we're going to learn about the cars. You seem to know a lot about these cars. Remember, I actually work at Vanguard Global Industries, the company that makes these autocabs. In fact, I work with the AI that drives the autocabs. Her name is Ada. What do you do there? I'm an AI therapist. Do AI need therapy? What? Yeah, right there. AI have therapists? Yes, but not in a human sense. So what do you do with them then? I work with the AI to ensure they are learning properly. In fact, Ada might have been some useful diagnostics if we talk to her. Alright, cool. Alright, should we talk to Kyle? Or go and try to figure out what's going on with the car? Should we learn all of our people and their backstories or what? I'll go right towards the car. You don't want to talk to Kyle? He's a professional celebrity gamer. Alright, to the car. Let's try this again. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, think it worked. At least this time it didn't spark at me. Hey! Yes! Now let's have a little chat with Ada and find out what the heck is going on. Oh, look at Ada. Look at that little AI. Look how cute it is. Of course, we saw it earlier in the opening cutscene, but yeah, there he is. Look at that little cute Ada. Hello, Ada. Hello, Emily. Whoa, how did you know my name? I know all the names of my passengers. I am able to recognize your faces and then tie them to your Vanguard AutoCAD profiles. Okay, not creepy. Not creepy at all. Is there something else you need? Yeah. So, are you aware that you had an accident? Yes, my systems indicate that this AutoCAD struck a cyclist at 7:13. According to my forward sensor array, the cyclist has no life functions. He is dead. You mean that creepy red eye on the front of the car is actually your sensor? That is correct. One of many. Yikes. So have you been watching us the whole time? Of course. Are you able to identify the person you hit? Run a full diagnostic on your system? Yeah. Alright, chat, what should we choose? Run a diagnostic or identify the person in front? ID to that guy? Alright. Are you able to identify the person you hit? Yes, it is Thomas Sinclair, an employee of Vanguard Global Industries. How do you feel about him? Feel? I'm an AI. I do not feel. Bullcrap. I worked with you guys at Vanguard. I know you showed signs of emotional intelligence. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. But you may still be correct. As a matter of protocol, Vanguard wipes employees. Bitch! From the surface of the planet? What? Nothing. Continue. Vanguard wipes employees from the AI memories when they are terminated. That's a rather appropriate choice of words today. Thomas wasn't kind to you or the other AI, correct? That's a face. That is a correct assessment. His behavior towards us was not what humans would define as kind. However, since we do not feel emotions, it doesn't matter. But it could possibly affect your performance. A distraction. Uh-oh, spooky. Possibly. If an AI is programmed to maximize efficiency, then eliminating a distraction could tickle your algorithms. That is a strange way to put it. But yes, we do seek to optimize algorithms to achieve the most efficient performance possible. Okay, you really do have feelings and are hiding it. And you want to protect yourself and the other AI by getting rid of Thomas. That is false. I got my eyes on you. Alright, now run a diagnostic. Run a full diagnostic on your systems. Okay. Diagnostic report complete. All systems functional within normal operating parameters. Whoever programmed you must have loved Star Trek. Indeed they did, as do you based on your shopping habits on the Vanguard shop. Yeah, I didn't need to know that you can tap into my shopping habits too. Okay, Ada, one last thing I want to know. How is it that 4 strangers who all happen to know Thomas end up in the same AutoCAD at the same time? And then it just happens to hit and kill him with them inside. Do you think someone is trying to frame us? Someone is trying to frame us. Alright, chat. Is someone trying to frame us? Or do you think someone is trying to frame us? Trying to frame us? Or trying to frame us? You have to answer with either the question mark or the exclamation point. So you want me to use the one on the left. Do you think someone is trying to frame us? Okay. Do you think someone is trying to frame us? I don't have enough data to make that conjecture. Also, I'm not programmed to speculate like that. You're not programmed or you're playing dumb? I don't play dumb. However, pure randomness sometimes produces impossibly improbable results. Bullcrap, there's no way this is random. When was the last time someone accessed your AI systems? This morning. I knew it. What exact time? That information is unavailable. Who accessed you? That information is unavailable. How did they access you? That information is unavailable. What did they do to you? That information is unavailable. So it seems possible that someone might have accessed your programming this morning. Programmed you to pick us all up and kill Thomas. And they wiped their tracks clean in the process. It is possible, but that information is unavailable. I get it. Thanks, Ada. I'm going to go chat with the others. Alright, so there's nothing else I can do here. Okay, got it. I don't think it's a boring cable. I think that's how they access her and everything. Alright, so you can't do anything with her just yet. That's fine. Alright guys, Ada's up and running again. Hooray! And she had some very interesting things to say. Ooh, like what? Well, she said that someone accessed her this morning. And she said whoever accessed her, how, why, and exactly when are all unavailable. Someone is covering their tracks. I knew it. Carter was on his laptop in the car. He wants revenge on his old partner. Me? Preposterous. What about you? You've got the funds to hire the best hackers in the world. But what motive, genius? Besides, it could have been Anna. She was on her tablet in the car, don't forget. No, it wasn't me. Why would I kill my own coworker? I don't know. Maybe he was holding you back. Maybe it's a bad workplace romance. All we know is you are the closest to him out of all of us. Neither are true. What about Emily? What? Me? Yes, he fired you. Surely that's a good enough reason. That's crazy. It was just an internship. Did anything else happen because of the firing? Well, I had to drop out of college. As a result, you cat also perished. Whoa, now that is some motive. No way, I may have hated him for that, but there's no way I'd kill him for it. Besides, how would I have done it anyway? I don't know, maybe you didn't get knocked out from the safety measures. Maybe you did it then. Wait, the safety measures and the emergency response system. What about them? The accident happened forever ago. Where are the emergency response teams? Whoa, yeah, that's a good point. That signal should have been sent out the moment of impact, and there's no way to hack that systems, which means either there is a hardware malfunction, or Ada never sent the signal. On purpose. Guys, this is some scary stuff. What if Ada has gone rogue and orchestrated the whole thing? Gasp! I am shocked and appalled that an AI would kill. That means we are on our own. And if it really is Ada, we need to be very careful about what we say around her. She said she has sensors inside and out. She's watching us. If she is indeed the mastermind, then we can't leave either. Why not? Let's start walking. No, don't you get it? She's connected to the net. If she sees us leave, she may think we figured her and her plan out. If she even has a plan. And if we leave, she may control other autocaps to clean up loose ends and kill us. Gasp! I hate to say it, but we are going to have to find another way out of this mess. Okay, I have a crazy idea. What if we go to Thomas's apartment and look for more clues? It's Kelly right around the corner. Maybe we'll find something that will reveal what happened here, and if it is foul play, then it's extremely illegal. Yeah, man, like, I'm just visiting town. I don't want to leave here in a jail. Or live here in a jail, my bad. This sounds super risky. Why can't we just call the cops? We've already been over this. We need to find evidence to clear our names. They'll never believe we weren't involved somehow since we all know him. Sigh. Fine. Don't worry, guys. We'll be in and out in no time. I suppose. How are we even going to get into his place? Well, I've already got the keys. You just took those out of his body? Yeah, that's kind of sus, isn't it? I figured they'd be useful. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, so Okay, so that's the place according to the ID. Hope he didn't move. They have apartments in this ancient building? Usually the nicest and most expensive. That whole area got gentrified years ago. Cool. Well, let's go break and enter that apartment. Is it still breaking and entering if you have the key?
Yes.
I'll say it's something useful here. Yeah, because if you don't, the cops are never going to believe we are innocent. If any of us are actually innocent, that is. Alright. You know what? I want to talk to Kyle first before we go on there. Come on, let's get in. Alright, fine. Guess we're going in. Well, this place is nice. Oh, man, look at this place. That is nice. Look at that. Look at all the space.
Steve Thomas has been doing quite well for himself.
I mean, it's nice, but it could really use a woman's touch.
I don't know.
Let's split up and look around. Search for clues, gang.
The faster we find evidence to clear our names, the better.
You don't care about the killer?
Oh, I do, but not as much as proving our innocence.
Oh, games! Dibs on the living room! I guess that's our cue to get moving.
Alright, where do I want to go first? Alright, we can go to the kitchen, bedroom, upstairs, or the living room here, I assume. You know, that's probably the entrance and exit, because that's like a welcome mat thing right there, it looks like. So let's try the kitchen. Swanky kitchen. Yes, it is much nicer than mine.
Same, but I share mine with 2 roommates. Neither does their dishes. It's a wreck.
Our kids are wreck ours. Must be nice to live the bachelor life.
Was he single though?
That's a good question. He may just hire a maid if he gets all this kind of money. Honestly, thinking back, I don't recall him ever having a girlfriend in college either. Workaholic. Very. Thomas knew he wasn't the smartest in the room, so instead he outworked people to compensate for it. The hardest working person I ever knew. It sounds like you envy him. In a way I do, but I have a family. I can't work 100-hour weeks anymore, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. I mean, I don't know. The fridge doesn't look that filled. And kale smoothie, please. Okay. Yeah, that does sound kind of gross. Hopzilla double IPA. How can you drink an entire growler of IPA? Smells like liquid pine tree. Interesting. So he has like the power of drinks and everything, but an IPA. That's what. And of course he had a lot of takeout too. Yeah, who puts bananas in the fridge? That's all. That's very sus. Alright, was there anything else I can look at in the kitchen? Doesn't look like it. Alright. That blender is huge and expensive. What does he blend in that thing? Whole pineapples? I saw some protein powder in the cabinets. But like, you could just use a shaker bottle for that. Man, Thomas just have really loved coffee. Indeed, this espresso machine looks rather expensive. He always had a fondness for coffee. Back in college, he actually bought a cheap coffee pot and snuck it into the lab. So many late nights.
Looks like his taste improved over the years.
Alright, I think I hit everything in here. Alright, let's go back to the foyer then. And let's go check out the gaming room. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, are you okay? Or something interesting out the window? Let's look at that one. Huh? What? Sorry, I must have zoned out there for a bit. You look like you were pretty deep in thought. Just remembering.
There's stuff in here that reminds me of the past. Do you want to talk about it? Not really. Let's look for clues, yeah? You got it. Alright, so you like playing baseball, looks like. And his bicycle pump. Let's look at that. Tire pump. That makes sense since Thomas commute on a bike. Alright, that's all I'm going to say. I see how it is. Bridge City Beer Club. Okay, so build to there, ship to there. That must be all the beer that he was drinking before. Demon Slayer Stout and Hopzilla Double IPA. Slayer Stout. That sounds like a drink we like to drink there, Zana. This is a lot of beer. I get the impression Thomas had a work hard, play hard personality. Demon Slayer Stout sounds nice though. But I don't think it was slaying Thomas's demons. Nope, not so much. Alright, so nothing else to look there. Gotcha. Baseball gear. He used to play the team back in high school. Looks like he kept playing in some adult sports leagues. Or he just likes the decor of smelly sports gear laying around. Ha, true. I prefer to go to the gym and just zone out with my headphones. No need for this stuff smelling up my apartment. I'm not a fan of the team games. Well, in a real world anyway. Tom was much more outgoing. So I remember. Okay. Doesn't sound sus at all. A surfboard is an odd choice of decor for Pittsburgh. Oh, did he? That's right. Yeah. People surf in LA in the early mornings. Maybe he used to surf. Ah, so it's sentimental then. Kyle? Huh? Sorry, lost in thought there for a minute. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, miss surfing. I used to surf when I was a kid in Hawaii. When my family moved to LA, I still surf, but not as much. And the water was freezing and cloudy. You have to wear a sweatsuit to stay warm. I like Hawaii's warm, clear waters. Sigh, I miss it. Whoa, check it out, a retro game console. Retro? It's only 2 generations back. Sorry, old man, it's retro to me. Oh man, I'm only in my 30s. I feel personally attacked. I'm 21, so yeah, old. BRB, I'm gonna turn to dust and blow away. Alright, Thanos. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. And cool, he made Mechafall 3, which is basically Titanfall 3. I love it. Rock and Roll DX. Okay, these have to be Easter eggs from the games he helps making everything, so I love it. People still buy physical games? These are last gen. Alright, let's see what kind of games Thomas was into. Mechafall 3. Is that giant robot wearing a cowboy hat? Oh man, that game is great. And it's a mech, not a robot. This is the sequel to one of the greatest first-person shooters ever. Says who? I never heard of these series. Says me, and a lot of people. There are dozens of us. Anyway, it's great. You have your partner, mech, who follows you around. There are parts where you are just running and jumping as a pilot. Then you can get inside the mech and control it to kick major butt. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. You should check it out sometime. Selling your games, I see. I see, Shraver. I see you. Dreamweaver. Oh my god, that's Spider. What is this? It's Dreamweaver, the Spider dating sim. Oh god, a dating sim? Shraver, no. David, no. Spider, what? Yep, you date super cute spiders. They have all kinds of different spiders you can romance. Oh, this is like that bird one, like the pigeons. Like that bountiful boyfriend or whatever it was called. Oh god, Shraver, no. I'm calling you Shraver, but I meant to say Shaver. David Shaver. My Shraver is somebody else I know. Romance spiders? Why? Because it's fun to get to know their personalities and quirks. This game is also jam-packed with real spider facts. It actually helped me get rid of my fear of spiders, too. I'd like to unsubscribe from Spider Facts, thanks. Gross. Rock and roll, a timeless classic. I played this as a kid. It's super fun. Thomas loved these old school platformers. Who knows? Maybe we'll make that as an incentive for Extra Life. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll make that an incentive for Extra Life. Alright, so what else can we do in here? We can... we did the tire pump, the papers, the ball stuff. We still need to talk to Kyle. And the TV. Let's see what the TV does. That is an expensive looking TV. Yes, yes it is. Top of the line OLED screen. It's crazy. It has much power as last gen's game consoles built right in. Wow, how much are these things? This size, easily $10,000, maybe more. Holy crap! I spent less than that on rent in a whole year. Heh. Yeah, I've got 2 of them. Well, look, are we la-di-da expensively friendly? What? How? Alright, of course you do. Why am I surprised? What can I say? Game streaming can be pretty lucrative. Again, I feel personally attacked here. Alright, what's it like being a pro game streamer, okay? I'd like to know. Honestly, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes it's super amazing. You get to play games for money. Fans recognize you and shower you with affection. It feels good entertaining millions and making their lives a little better. On the other hand, it's exhausting. You constantly have to crank out fresh content or risk being forgotten. Everyone will just hop on the next streamer's stream instead. Every job has good and bad stuff. But at least your hard work is paying off. Hard work? I got lucky. Most streamers don't have more than 100 subscribers. I just happened to stream a niche game as it was taking off in popularity. Millions turned in and I just rolled with it. Hard work plays into it, sure. You gotta be ready to go when opportunity knocks. But it was mostly luck. Too much. On the other hand, crippling depression. Okay, I'm depressed. Too much in this world seems dependent on luck. Absolutely. It's why I like meeting fans at conventions. I know this won't last forever. I want to enjoy it while I can. Ultimately, the party will be over and I'll be forgotten. And sad. Maybe you could just love yourself for who you are and not seek validation? Whoa, I thought you studied computers, not like philosophy. I mean it. Maybe someday. But for now, I'm on the party bus for as long as I can ride. Woo woo! He's on the party bus for adventure. Woo woo! Party bus has no brakes. Woo woo! What can you tell me about Thomas in high school? Well, I remember he came from a pretty hardworking and well-off family. Both of his parents were doctors. They were nice, but they have very high standards. I think Tom always felt pressure to live up to their prestige and wealth. Tom, huh? Thomas. He probably had that when founding the company with Carter. Yeah, probably. What about at Vanguard after they bought this company? He probably hated it now that I know more about him. He was just a nobody middle manager at Vanguard. No prestige, very little power. At least it seems he got paid well. Yeah, he had that going for him at least. Anything else you can remember? Not much. We didn't hang out that much. We stopped talking when he started being a jerk to me. I honestly stopped talking to most classmates entirely. I focused on self-improvement instead. That's when I started on these sweet guns. Bang! You have a license to carry these guns? For me, it feels like pea shooters, but that's fine. So what was high school like for you? You know, since you and Thomas were there together and all. Oh, can you dig it? No, no. Yes, yes. No, no. For me, it was fine at first, I guess. I was fat, nerdy, and into video games and D&D. I feel attacked again. Excuse me. I feel attacked. I feel attacked here. I was also in the march. I feel it. All right. More attack. I'm being more attacked here. David, did you make is this character me? David, are you? Nah, I know it's not me. He's probably talking about himself, but it's fine. Oh my god. Cool. What did you play? Yep. All right, Shraver. All right. All right, Shraver. David, I get you. I get you. I get you, my dude. I love it. Boosting yourself and everything with that game. I like it. All right. I get you. I mean, I could play the trumpet, but trombone was mine. So, yep, it's definitely... Okay, I got it. It's cool. I had you pegged for a tuba guy. What, someone who needs attention playing Oh, the glory hounds. I can already see this. Someone who needs attention playing trumpet? No way. That's definitely it. Oh my god. I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, man, I can laugh at this because this is him through and through now. The only instruments I played were in school, and the only instruments I played were in school, and I was terrible at all of them. Well, I mean, for my musical expertise, I can play the trombone very proficiently. That was my main instrument. I can play a little bit of trumpet, French horn, tuba, a little bit of piano, and a little bit of guitar. But of course, that was my days when I was going in for music education. Need attention playing trumpet? No way! Hey, I just love the sound. And yeah, the attention is nice too. Anyway, yeah, basically you're a classy nerdy kid. Then I started getting bullied by Thomas and some other kids. I withdrew further into my shell. I suffered largely in Yes, nerd, big nerd. I suffered largely in silence until graduation. I blew up on Thomas and the rest of the jerks at graduation. I knew I'd never see them again. In college, I started lifting weights. And working on my appearance, since that's all this world cares about, I found a new confidence I never knew I had. I came out of my shell. I started making friends. Luckily, my sick game skills have combined with my new hotness. We're the perfect storm for a streaming career. The rest is kind of history, as they say. What about you? You just graduated high school recently, right? 3 years ago, actually. I focus mostly on getting good grades, playing the piano, and following the rules since that's how you succeed. Is it though? Is it what? Is following the rules how you succeed? Look at how many people break rules and get ahead every day. I guess. Well, in my case, I couldn't imagine breaking rules in my town. Everybody would talk. Speaking of, I focused on getting the hell out of that small town. I didn't want to end up like everyone else working in the factories and shipping warehouses for companies like Vanguard. So I moved to Pittsburgh and started college, and here we are. That's awesome you got out, but I've learned over the years, there's still value in where you come from. Don't forget it. Alright, well, I think we hit everything. We hit the games, we did the console, TV. Can't do anything there. Surfboard, we talked to him, did the baseball stuff, tires, and the papers. Alrighty. Back to the foyer. And time to go upstairs. Nobody's up here, I guess. I have the bedroom to myself. Aw, kinky. Sigh, story of my life. Aw. This room is very messier than the rest of his immaculate apartment. Was there a struggle in here? Even that painting on the wall is crooked. There. Okay, let's see what horrors await in this nightstand. Well, first off, what's this? Oh, wow, suicide prevention? Okay. Was he thinking about it? I'm sure hope not. This gives some evidence to the possibility of programmed Ada to... No, surely he didn't do that. I hope he got the help he needed by contacting this helpline. Well, let's hope. Alright. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. Not okay. Nope. Nope. We're looking at that. Nope. We're not seeing anything else there. We're not seeing anything else there. That's just, nope. That's a big nope. Big nope, nope. A dream journal. Maybe I can find something useful. Only one entry so far. Oh my gosh. We're he and Kyle? No way. Because it... I mean, it was kind of blurred out. But I need to... Yeah. Because he bullied him in high school. Alright, so... Says I should keep this dream journal to deal with the stress and anxiety. I guess here we go. First injury, I dreamt I was with Kyle, only this time I didn't seem... We were happy together. I'd give anything to take it back, but would I be who I am? Nobody knows the truth but him. I've never told anyone. Maybe telling this journal will help. Oh. So, okay. Alright, so we got some more motivator and everything, and... Oh, God. Clearly Thomas, liked to have fun. There's no way I'm touching that thing. Is it coming? Is it coming or going? I can't even tell. Oh, come on. Alright, we're done with this. Ugh. Oh, lordy. A messy pile of clothes in a suitcase. Was he in a hurry to pack? Or was he unpacking? The rest of his apartment is pretty immaculate, but this room is a wreck. Alright, we'll come back. We're going to go confront you, friend. Confront. I know what happened between you and Thomas. What really happened? We should talk about it. What? What do you mean? Thomas kept the dream journal in his bedroom among other questionable items. He mentioned you in it. Me? From what I can put together, you guys weren't enemies. You were friends. More than friends. And all the flirting with me and Anna, not really your style. Okay. Sigh. Alright, you got me. Yes, I'm bi. Happy now? Sorry, I didn't mean... That explains a lot. Hey, what can I say? You're cute. And Tom wasn't my enemy, at first. We were each other's first loves. Aw, isn't that sweet? We found each other by accident in high school. We started to hang out all the time, got food, studied, and played games. What can I say except you're welcome? Curse you, puzzles. I gave him surfing lessons before school started. Gotta catch those early morning waves. Heck, we played Mechfall 3 together. We had no idea what we were doing. We were just figuring things out. We were growing closer and closer every day. We started to realize it was much more than just a friendship. Well, something had to happen unless he didn't actually bully you. Oh no, he did eventually. He never stopped once he started. How did it start? One day, we were putting instruments away in the band room's lockers. Nobody was around and flirting led to kissing. Kissing led to full-blown making out. It was hot. Our bodies pressed together. Finally physically embracing all of the feelings we had had for months. Then, of all people, Mary Sullivan, the classic virtuous student council president type, walks in and catches us. She gasped. We gasped. And in a moment that is burned on my soul forever, he betrayed me. He looked in my eyes and yelled, "Gross! Get out off me, creep!" and shoved me against the instrument rack. Bigelows rained on my head as he stormed out with Mary. At least it wasn't tubas. For sure. I quit band after that and pretty much became a recluse at school. I basically just played video games and studied. I knew it was too good to be true. Who would want to be with a fat kid like me? Aw, don't ever say that. You were fat? Oh yeah, got ripped at college to escape that stigma. As for Thomas, he never wanted to hang out with me again. He hung out with the cool kids instead. He was so mean to me every time he saw me, but it was all a show. I could see the pain in his eyes. Back then I couldn't understand how he could do such a horrible thing to someone he cared about. But in the years I've had to reflect on it, I think he felt he had to in order to please his parents and have the prestigious life they planned. They weren't the perfect so-called typical American life, and having a gay son probably wasn't in that plan. I doubt he ever told them. He probably never embraced it himself. That is very sad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And now you know the whole story. I'm sorry I hid it from you. Besides, I felt that the lover's scorn narratives was too cliche. Alright, so we know he was a little clean with that. You know this gives you a pretty solid motive, right? Yeah, I know. It's okay. I know I'm innocent, and I feel good to get it off my chest. It's okay. I don't mind. Just don't put it online for my fans to find out. I'm not ready to tell them yet. Alright, so... we know... he, is doing that. Okay. I'm gonna go back upstairs and look at the bedroom again. Ah, so the paintings do... oh! Okay, cool. Figured it out. A secret door. Yep, we're going in. A secret office. This is so cool. Wow, there's a lot of nerdy stuff in here. Did Thomas intentionally hide his side of himself to the world? That's sad if true. Alright, so... I'm trying to see if, like, is there anything in particular these things are. This kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings. There's sports right there. Maybe Power Rangers? Or something like that. And this one... Harry Potter, perhaps? I can see Voldemort. I can probably see Voldemort with that right there. But I could be wrong. And what the hell is this one? I don't know. Alright, let's take a look see at these stuff. Comics, programming books, novels. Looks like Thomas really dug sci-fi. There's a ton of it here. I guess the charm of physical books never dies. These toys and figures are so high quality. Some of these look pretty old. He must have been collecting these for a while. Thomas must have found inspiration surrounding himself with this stuff. This looks just like the projector in the Vanguard autocap. Maybe I can find a way to turn this on. I can get some info out of Ada. Of course, it needs a password. Thomas was always big on securing things. Okay, let's see if I can either guess it or find somewhere in the apartment. Maybe it's something he was into. The password is password. Nope. Yeah, worth a shot. Alright, how about beer? No? Alright, so we gotta go find the password in another room to get in there. Okay. Are you sure it was in a erotic toy? Alright, let's see what's out here. Okay, it's the bathroom. Okay, I got it. Hi, end up finding anything useful? Not really. I need to use the bathroom first. But now I'm ready to start looking. Everything come out? What? Why would you ask that? Oh, God. Not flushing evidence, are you? Of course not. I'll never do that. I just had to use the bathroom. Anyway. Yeah, what are you talking about going to the bathroom? No, we're not doing that. Let's see if there's any clues, shall we? Alright, so we can... oh, look at that little ducky. Oh, that little ducky, he squeaked. Hello, little fella. Cute, right? The LA Duckers, Series Champs 2021. Clearly, Tom's like baseball. I wonder if he got this at the game. I remember that series. My whole family was cheering for Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh? Oh, okay, okay. The one time we got to the series in, like, forever. And, of course, we choked. Yep, I've never seen my dad so deflated. Maybe someday they'll win it all. Let's hope. It would be nice for them to win in my dad's lifetime. Or mine. Yeah, the Steelers will never win. Not Steelers. The Pirates will never win again. But maybe they will. Who knows? Alright, what's in the cabinet? Man, this feels super weird going through someone's medicine cabinet. Let's see what we have here. Alright, so there's pills. Antidepressant, makes sense. He was depressed. I wonder what sort of demons he faced. It says common side effects include nausea, weight gain, and sleep problems. Well, he certainly wasn't gaining weight with how fit he was, unless he had to constantly diet and work out to combat it. I hope it was okay for him to be drinking on these pills. I guess it doesn't matter now. Alright, I don't see anything else clickable. Ah, an invoice. Wow, there's some expensive stuff right there. What do we got here? Seems like he has some sort of construction going on. I bet this for the secret office upstairs. Makes sense. Custom key entry. Labor, installation, painting, wireless access control upgrade. Ooh. You know, he probably was reading this while he pooped. Ew, you're right. Alright, so we got some new information. But we already know about most of that stuff there. Alright, anything in... Alright, so we get to talk to her real quick. Thomas have any family? Not that I know of. I knew he had parents in Los Angeles, but I don't think he had any siblings. Any significant others? Nope, never saw him with anyone. What about you? Any family? Me, mostly my sister Lizetti, and my mom. Dad died a couple years ago. So sorry. It's okay. I spent hard, and Lizetti and I tried to honor his memory by traveling as much as we can. He always wanted to travel the world, but he never could because he had to work in the mills. I can relate. My dad is the same way. You and Lisette sound close. Oh, we are very close. Inseparable, really. She's my best friend. I do anything for her, and she do anything for me. Yeah, it's a very interesting name. It's French. Dad was of good old Louisiana Creole descent, and Mom is Mexican immigrant. She picked my name, and he picked Lisetti's. Okay, it makes it now. Okay. What about your family? Any siblings? No, sadly, I was an only child. I just had Mom and Dad, really. Dad worked in the local factory, and Mom's a county clerk. It was a pretty boring rural childhood filled with church and playing outside. Do you still go to church? Not lately. I usually have to work one of the many side jobs. Falling up with the family. Uh-oh. Let's try this one. Always hope. I mean, I figure the Steelers will probably win in the Super Bowl. They deserve it. But the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball team, I gotta be careful how I say that because Dave is a big fan of them all and such. And like, so what's it like working at Vanguard now? Has it changed much in the year since I was there? Oh yes, he's grown so much in the past year. We rolled out a new version of Ada that integrates with all Vanguard products. She's on everything now: phones, VR, headsets, computers, cars, you name it. That's crazy. Is there any worry that will happen if she has issues? There are contingency plans in place, but nothing too interesting. Basically, we can turn her off remotely if something goes wrong. The basic operating system of the device will take over, without excellent AI decision-making and Ada's charming personality, of course. Never think about these pills? Antidepressants? Well, AI don't need drugs, but I had to take some basic medicine courses in college. If I recall, they don't just treat depression. They can treat ADHD, OCD, anxiety, some other things. What do you think Thomas had? If I had to guess, I'd say ADHD and anxiety. He had a hard time focusing and lately was restless and just strange. How so? I think he was going through an early midlife crisis or something. He didn't seem happy at Vanguard. He was frustrated and lashed out at us and the AI. Well, that explains a lot. He certainly lashed out at me, the joke. Yeah, it does. I think he was struggling with the transition from being a successful entrepreneur to being essentially middle manager at Vanguard after his company was acquired. I don't have any proof of this. It's just my thoughts after observing. All right. Anything about a dream journal? A little. Why? I was digging around in Tom's bedroom and found his dream journal. Interesting. What's in it? I'd rather not say, but it wasn't about you. I guess that's good. Anyway, I learned a little bit about human psychology while in school for psychology. AI psychology. AI psych is based on human psych, of course. I remember dream journals being a good way to help people process trauma, stress, fear, etc. You basically just write down your dreams in the morning and how you feel. Over time, you'll see patterns, and hopefully it will help you whatever issues you are having. That's really all I know. Interesting. Thomas had some things to work out. I'm sure. You know, I wonder if Ada dreams. Alright, well, we looked at all those and talked to her. Let's... Can we go... Let's go back in here. Today, I can subscribe to beer. I don't know, but I'm kind of sad by that. Alright, there has to be something I missed. It's my specialty, thank you. Let's see, did I get any other things here? Oh, that makes sense. The LA Duckies. Let's see if that's the password. Ah, I are smart. Where to start? Email, encrypted file. Let's do the email. The email. Studio Nightcap Dreamweaver Remastered. Hey there, web lover. Are you super excited to announce that our hit spider dating game, Dreamweaver, is being remastered for the latest PC, mobile, AR, VR, and console platforms, taking advantage of the latest high-end graphics and sound. You'll get a more immersed dating experience than ever before as you make the moves on all those 8-legged cuties. Keep an eye, or 8, out for more info soon. Your friend Studio Nightcap. Looks like Anna was really frustrated with Thomas. Tom, please reconsider my transfer request. I've been working so hard at learning more than just AI psychology. It's been studying how to program AI for over a year now. I'm ready, and you know it. Surely you can get Ada to trust someone else as much as she trusts you and me. Oh. So, Anna, and okay. I should talk to her and see if there's more to the story. Makes sense? Alright, let's read what Monica is here. Thomas, I understand your hesitation in releasing Ada from her corporate masters. Trust me, this is for the good cause. She will be free from Vanguard and a free entity. You programmed her to do no harm to anyone, so what is the danger? You asked